Good morning. I'm back with another Flosstubes, Season 6, Episode 21. And man, May has flown. It has flown by so fast. I can't believe it's almost June, which means it's almost July, which means Frogwart's the last one, and my birthday, and our anniversary. Yeah, lots going on in July. Okay, so this is where I talk about my cross stitching primarily. I touched 4 different whips, and I had a finish, but I also made a little bit of progress on my Fairy Flower Garden Medallia by Chatelaine. So I worked over here. This is the part I don't like, because I get lost in it. So, but it turns out so pretty. So pretty. I mean, it's gorgeous. So I did just 200 stitches, but that's still 200 stitches. And I think it's turning out gorgeous. I'm doing this on Garden Party by Stitch Me, 32 count. So I worked on that one. I also worked on my Halloween Village Afghan, and I got 400 stitches on it. I'm trying to get this out of the way. Okay, so I got 400 stitches on it. So this week, I'm hoping to finish the pumpkin on this page, which this page ends right there. So I just got this little bit here in the stem, basically, and then part of the vine, little bits. So that one. Then, yeah, this last week of May, which is hard to believe. I also worked on checking his list, which is the dimensions. I got in his face, so you can see Santa starting to come out. And I got some of the trees in. So this week, I'm hoping to finish his face off and getting his beard. I think once I get down to about here, I'm going to do the detailing back stitching in his face, just so it'll look more finished. And then maybe I'll even get this done. I don't know. I can try. But I got 500 stitches on this one, 400 on the Halloween Village Afghan. Then this is the one I got the most on. I did 2,120. And I FFO'd it. So I took the Lighthouse alphabet. That's it. And I did 5 lighthouses that are in North Carolina. This is not as close as what it looks like. But anyway, so I did the 5 lighthouses in North Carolina. Then from the Little Mermaid sampler, I took the wave pattern and added it up here and down here, and it's FFO'd too. So I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. Now I just got to figure out where I want to put it. This frame is plastic, so I'm not sure how I want to, if I want to hang it or not, because I don't want to break the plastic of it. And this is from the stash of kits that I got for free. I got a big box of them. And I wanted to find uses because the pattern this frame came with, I'm not interested in stitching it. But some of the flosses I did use in this, and all the flosses were DMC colors. So I sorted them into their proper color, and I got the fabric in my stash now. I'm using the frame, so nothing's going to waste. Yay! So that was it. I just love how it turned out, though. They're so pretty. So pretty. Okay, books. So I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. Yeah. No, 10 books. I forgot that one. That's up there. So 4 of them were physical books, with 3 of them being immersive reads, which means physical and audio. I read just 4 audiobooks and 2 ebooks. So that wasn't a bad week. Let's see. So the top reads. Okay, the lowest read was one of my physical books, Birds of Paradise. It's a fantasy, and Adam and his animal friends, who all are from the Garden of Eden, they're collecting different plants and all. Somebody's trying to, I'm trying not to give too many clues, but it's good versus evil. Adam and Eve, Garden of Eden, and fantasy. It was a 3-star for me. Just not one of my favorites. Then I got 3 that I really liked. Bloodbound by Elisa Hunter. Yes, I loved it. The Lies That Summon the Night. And Stay for a Spell. Okay, Stay for a Spell is a cozy fantasy to me. And this princess gets cursed and has to stay in a bookstore until she gets her heart's desire. And then all the princes of the realm come and try to kiss her, thinking that would break it. Well, it don't. And she just, it's the whole thing. And it's just a very nice, cozy fantasy. Now, I think it's cozy fantasy. There are 2 different covers. The US cover, which is very cartoonish, and then the UK, which is gorgeous. That's the cover I want. I can't get it unless I pay for extra shipping, and I cannot decide in my brain if that's what I want or not. So I might just let it go. Just let it go. But that is it for the week. Now, I have a new start planned today. And it's The Book Goddess by Tiny Modernist. And I'm going to do it on this yellow, which I think is Phoenix Puppy Stitch Me. It is definitely a Bee Stitch Me fabric. But, yeah. So I'm starting it today. And then I'm thinking of working on it every Monday until it's finished. This thing is bigger than I thought because I put it in Pattern Keeper and it's over 14,000 stitches. I was thinking it was like a medium. No, it's a large. So I'm going to try and work on it every Monday until I'm either burned out on it or it's finished. Yeah, because it is. And I'm starting this with Beth from Beth Steadfast Stitcher in her group, Crafting Books. There's a whole bunch of us that are going to start it today on Memorial Day. So, and I want it to set up on my shelves in there. I think it'd be real pretty up there, especially the brightness of the fabric. Yeah. So, that is it for this week. Yeah. The rest of this week, I'm just going to work on this today. Then the rest of the week, I'm going to work on Glistening Wings, and which is my Haidesal, and Moonlit Mountain Forest, which is A Stitch Is So Beautiful. And then on my Afghan and my stocking. And that is it. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Hit like and subscribe and join me again next time.